Dodji, year two, but this time expected to be more of a bigger role in this offensive line. How's this off season been for you to progress and get ready and get your body and mind in shape and ready to go?
It's been great. Last year I dealt with a little bit of injuries here and there. I got a couple stress fractures in my foot. So I've been kind of focused on that this off season. You know, Coach D-Mac, we've been working on that, whether it's like whatever, rolling out your feet and doing stuff like that. So it's been good, man. My knees feel good. So fingers crossed it's going to go well.
That's the hardest part with a big guy when you have foot issues is trying to stay off them. But what is there anything in particular D-Mac is giving you kind of words of advice to help get you stronger in those areas?
So I do a lot of barefoot stuff.
Okay.
Whether it's the extra on the field, I do it barefoot. And I make sure the lacrosse ball on my feet every morning, every day, all the time. I roll out significantly more too, as well as cold tub, hot tub, and stuff like that. It's been helping out a lot. I mean, I don't have any issues, knock on wood.
What is, D-Mac puts in a ton of work. So does Steven. What do those guys mean to help make you better?
The world. I mean, they changed. I mean, when I got here, I was 285, 26% body fat, which is a lot. And right now, we had the InBody this morning. I was 305 with 20.9% body fat. So, I mean, in the span of less than 2 years, they kind of transformed the way I look and how strong I am. All my PRs have increased, and I can definitely feel on the field. Did
you ever think sports science would be so much of what you think about now in terms of how you play?
I did know from the start that it was going to be important. When I was in California in junior college, my trainer, Quan, we used to work out a lot together, and you can see the level of improvement on the field and off the field and how, to improve my athleticism. And that I knew from the start that was going to be important.
You've certainly had the interesting journey. We've documented it, we've talked about it before, but for those people that don't know, I mean, it was a big gamble for you to come over and really start working towards getting D1 offers in your high school and then junior college and all that stuff, right?
Mm-hmm. Actually, I didn't think it was a big gamble because I didn't know that I was going to be playing football. So in my mind, it was like, I mean, if this doesn't work out, it's whatever. It's not like, especially at first, I was like, I mean, it's whatever. But then as, you get to play more football, it's like, wow, I kind of want to keep doing this for the rest of my life. So, yeah, it was definitely stressful, but, it worked out. I'm glad.
When you think about it and you look back at the great moments, I'm sure there were also some down moments. What was the biggest motivator that kept you going and saying, this is what I'm going to do?
The fact that everyone was telling me not to do it. When I first started playing tight end, I was 230. 6'9", 230, no muscle on me, skin and bones, and I can catch the ball. So everybody was like, dude, just go play basketball or whatever, you don't belong here or whatever. So I was just thinking, damn, it was two options. And at that point, I thought I was already too far gone, so I had to keep going with this. You know what I mean? So I didn't love the game for the first year of playing football. I just kept going because everybody told me to stop doing it. And I was like, man, F y'all, I'm gonna do it regardless.
Yep.
Yeah, that was one of my biggest motivators, to be very honest.
Your parents, I know, very supportive of this, but how much do they have to learn football and now understand, and you still teach them?
Yeah, they still are clueless. They still are completely clueless, to be very honest. But they know what the offensive line is now, kind of, sort of. They don't really watch us when, because they came last year and they didn't really watch. Obviously, they watch the wide receivers and the quarterback because that's what's cool. But obviously, when I'm on the field, they watch me. But they're definitely still learning the game, and I think they're pretty far away. But it's gonna take time, and then they're gonna take the time to understand it.
I know it takes a long time to get back home, but how connected still are they to you and being able to watch and be a part of everything that goes on here?
They're actually coming for the season. They're gonna stay for as much home games as possible. I'm not sure exactly which ones, but they're definitely gonna be here in September.
That's awesome.
So yeah, hopefully they're gonna be able to make all the games. So I'm excited for that.
So that probably also means a big sigh of relief for you to know you have that support system here built in too, right?
That's right. They came last year during spring ball and also during the season. Unfortunately, I was hurt, but they did come, and it was great. They cooked great food, so I love that. It was awesome. I haven't seen them in a while, and it was great overall.
Great food. What if we're going to your house? What are we having?
Hopefully tigre or sauce d'arachide.
What would that be?
It's peanut butter sauce.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, with some beef, fire. Yeah, good stuff.
Are you a good cook?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I've been lazy. I haven't been learning, and I haven't been on it.
You still got time.
Yeah, that's
Still
right.
got time.
Hopefully.
Still got time. Looking at this season, I mean, Coach Wiesahan comes in, replaces Coach Coughlin. What has been the biggest change and something he's maybe challenged you to improve at?
Leadership. Leadership. Since day one, he told me, like, you know, you got to step up. You know, it don't matter if you're going to start. It don't matter if you're going to be a 2, whatever. You got to step up. You have a loud voice, so you got to step up. And I've been, you know, doing my best. And also with that comes a lot of responsibilities, right? Because now I can't be in the back of the line slacking. You know what I mean? So it's been beneficial for me as well as tough.
How difficult is it to get you to come out of your shell like that?
I feel like I'm pretty outgoing. I don't think it was that difficult. It's just now, okay, I'm going to say this. To be a good leader, you can't be BSing. So if you're not a BS guy, you can,
Right.
you know, it's easier for you to become a voice in the room or whatever on the team. So I think that's been cool. I've been trying to kill the workouts and kill the practices and help the younger guys understand the playbook and the new guys too and stuff like that. So hopefully I'm doing a good job.
When you look on paper, there's a lot of guys who don't have a whole lot of starts, but have a good amount of experience and background on the O-line. What do you think the potential is for this group?
I mean, the sky is the limit, right? I think what's really good about Coach Coughlin, what's really good about Coach Wiesahan is that I think he's kind of playing into what kind of people we are. So what do I mean by that? I think he's gearing the offense to where we're not going to be put in a position where it's not going to work, either for a player or for a, you know, as a group itself. You know what I mean? Like we're not 330 pounds and just down the line.
Yep.
You know, linemen. You know, some of us are though, but you know, it's just that's not kind of how we got recruited here. We're athletes. You know, all the guys in the group love to run and stuff like that. So outside zone is a big play, you know, for us. So that's kind of what he, you know, brought up, and you can feel it really. Having guys pull, having guys out in space and stuff like that, and it's been huge.
When you think of O-line, you don't often think of speed, but I know he wants a lot of speed at this position group. How have you improved your speed?
So I feel like I've always been fast, but DMAC really helped me improve it, especially right now during this summer block. I was able to reach a 4.85 40, so that's been cool for me. But yeah, I mean, also tempo-wise, I ain't gonna lie. Like, so speed, we're talking about speed, you know, down the line, whatever, but speed and being able to sustain that, I feel like that's been huge for us. Our NDs are a little bit more intense, if not a lot more intense, so guys are gassed, and, you know, it's at the end of the day, it makes us better, so I think that definitely improved our tempo, too.
When you look at the running back room, who will be behind you, have you tried to develop some camaraderie with them? Because there's a lot of new faces in that group.
Yeah, always gotta say hi. I mean, that's the big thing in the locker room, man. I mean, I try to say hi to everyone, you know, have a conversation with everyone, and, you know, do all those things because it matters at the end of the day. Like, also having conversations with them, like, oh, what's y'all's landmark on this play, and why, what did you see and stuff like that. Like, I remember, like, I forgot what day it was, but we had like a whatever, like it was a regular OT or whatever, and it was outside zone, and the running back didn't press outside enough, and, you know, I was asking him like why didn't you, you know, press outside, and he was like explaining to me like all the angles and how I block impacts him and stuff like that. So I think we have good conversations.
Away from football, what do you love to do? What can we find you doing to relax and decompress?
I'll be on the game. Yeah, I'd be playing video games.
What's your favorite? What's your go-to?
Rainbow Six Siege. Yeah, we got a little group on this team, and yeah, old teammates or whatever. So we play a fair amount.
Who's pretty good?
On this team right now?
Yeah, on the team right now.
I'm probably the best on the team right now, to be honest. But Tommy Dickinson was really good at the game, you know, when he was here.
Yeah.
It was good.
So if you get matched up with a guy, who's maybe a guy you're like, I don't want to be like, you got to pick up your game a little bit. Here.
Very honestly, no one. On this team right now, no one. On R6, no one. I'm not worried about no one, especially not in the O-line room.
Have you played the new college football yet?
I have not.
Are you intrigued to kind of play as Eastern and see how you kind of show up in the game?
No, I'm not even in the game.
You're not even in the game?
I didn't opt in, no.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, because they weren't gonna. pay me. So I was
got
it's not worth it, you know.
Makes sense. I'll be an international kid.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.